Welcome to Drunken Bastards. I'm Dooner.
I'm Dave.
Dave.
Indeed.
Tonight, we're going to talk about a couple things we did in the past again.
More stories.
More stories.
Drunken vlog. That's what we're doing.
Gotta have more stories.
I wonder how much they can see how much I fucked up my shaving.
Oh, I know. See, Dave shaved his face over the weekend. Well, not even over the weekend.
Dude, that could be a bonus.
That's
story.
another story. This is a bonus story. Actually,
This just
now
came out of nowhere.
Yes, now you're getting a bonus story because I was at work and it was a Thursday. It was this Thursday, and David decided to come home and get drunk. And
Well, I do that.
well, he does that every night. But anyways, he decided he was gonna shave his face after he got drunk, and like totally fucked his face up. Like he has no facial hair whatsoever. Cut here, cut here, cut here, cut here.
Right in the middle.
We won't even fucking go there. I just can't count all the cuts. But anyways, and tonight you're getting a special bonus because I'm not as drunk as David is. So
If you all watched the first episode, if you didn't, then fuck off and watch the first episode. If you can't tell right now, I was less drunk in the first episode. I was drinking Rolling Rock, now I'm drinking the Keystone.
now he's drinking Keystone.
Keystone Ice, by the way.
Go buy Keystone. You have to buy Keystone. If you're gonna be part of Drunken Bastards and you want to be a drunken bastard, then you gotta buy the Keystone Ice.
We need a sponsorship.
Yes. We should own stock. in
Anyway,
fucking Keystone.
I was drinking Rolling Rocks, which are my favorite beer, nice and smooth and mellow. But you gotta drink like twice as many and get as fucked up. Today I got fucked up real quick. Real easy. So this episode, I am more drunk than him. First episode, he was more drunk than me. So he's gonna be the one taking the lead. I might have to fucking puke.
But anyway, hey, if he pukes, that's a bonus too. We might have to go get a bucket.
Dude, if I puke,
But
I'm
so-
gonna puke on you.
No, you're not.
Fuck,
I
I'm
would
not.
kill your face. I would so kill your face. Yeah. But anyway, let's get to the stories. Alright, because that's what this show is really about.
This story, this show is always, we got two
It's about-
stories.
Stories.
There's a story from Dooner, and there's a story from me
From you.
that
And-
took a lot of effort to get that word out.
Yeah.
It's too loud.
This week. Well, me and Dave we all happened to be camping for my birthday weekend. And we had a huge fire and stuff. Well, we got all fucked up. Well, the next morning, I happened to wake up about 8 o'clock in the morning. David and our buddy Seeger
Who get out of the way?
were out in his air raft, I want to say. And we happened to bring along BB guns. So,
What did we? Give him a backstory on that. Why did we have BB guns? Okay.
oh, so that Seeger could shoot a duck. But that'll be in another story.
But what did we also use it for?
Target practice. Beer cans.
Stacking up beer cans and drunk and
Like some redneck fuckers. But anyway.
I'm gonna shut up again because I'm more drunk.
But anyway, so I got up and I seen them two fuckers out on the raft in the middle of the pond.
We were having a very good time by the way.
Yeah, and I bet you were.
Thanks for doing it.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, very welcome. So anyway, I got my camping chair out and I sat on the bank of the pond and I started aiming. I got my BB gun, started aiming.
You didn't have a BB gun. That was a high-powered rifle. That motherfucker had a scope on it.
And I started shooting because this bitch had a scope on it. Dave, I could see the top of Dave's boot. Like right there. Like that much of it. And I figured, because I'm a good shot, I figured I could hit it. But, you know, but I'm a drunken bastard. So, obviously, I can't shoot if I'm a drunken bastard. So, I went shooting, and I probably got about 5 shots off. Well, on the 5th shot or so, give or take a couple, because I don't remember, but I hit the raft with a pellet. And them 2 motherfuckers, they started saying, oh no, stop shooting. Fucking the rowboat, the fucking boat's going down. The boat's going down. I hit the fucking raft. By the time them 2 fuckers got to the edge of the pond, that boat was almost 3/4 in the water.
We were soaking.
And they were soaking wet. And they were like, good thing the water was only knee deep. Because that boat was going down. If it was in deep water, that bitch was going down and they would have been swimming to shore.
You forgot to mention one thing.
What?
It was a brand new raft.
And it was a brand new raft. It was the
first time it touched the water.
It was the first time it had touched the water. And I fucked it all up.
Seeger was fucking pissed.
Seeger was pissed. I'm sorry, Seeger.
Yeah,
but you know what? I'm
sorry.
not really sorry. Now we can talk about this shit on YouTube. So, I love you, Seeger. When you see this video, we know that, I hope you know that we love you. And I'm sorry about your raft, but it is what it is. But hey, the more views, comments, likes, subscribers that we get for this, no, I'm not really sorry. But I do love you, because I know you're going to watch this, motherfucker. Alright, now, on to Dave's story.
Alright, so.
And I'll shut the fuck up.
Yeah, shut the hell up.
I know. Okay, so I'm gonna drink beer.
I'm gonna drink beer too.
Yeah, I know, but you need to start telling a story.
I'm gonna.
Okay,
Drink
your beer.
3, 2, 1. Okay. So we live in New York State. Anyways, it sucks. New York State sucks balls. Pay too much taxes. So I'm gonna move to Portland someday. Love you, Portland.
That was good. Yeah.
Anyways, we got this place called Hamlin Beach. It's on
Lake Ontario. Yes.
That's what I was looking for. It's the beach that a beach is the sandy spot by some water, and our water is Lake Ontario. God damn, I'm fucked up. Anyways, so we go camping there. Great place to camp. Costs some money, but
you might be able to find us there over next summer if you go there.
you might. Just look for some drunken bastards.
Yeah.
Anyways, so what we have to do is we have to scavenge through the woods. Get some wood for burning in the fire. Okay? It's not like Byron or where that incident happened at, where Seeger would take his chainsaw out and fucking
Just cut wood.
just hack shit all over the place. No, we have to dig through and find sticks and shit. So we're digging through the fucking woods. And apparently, I have the wonderful, glorious luck of coming across some poison ivy or poison oak, I don't know what it was. It's
Doesn't
one of
matter.
those.
It was poison something.
It was definitely not good. So of course we're digging through the woods. What are you gonna do with digging through the woods? You're grabbing it with your hands. You're gonna put it over in the fire.
But it was
pile,
in
you're
the
gonna
dark.
It's in the dark, and we're drunk as fuck, of course, because we're drunken bastards. So what else happens when you're drinking? You gotta go pee. So if you are a male and you have a wee wee,
And you didn't know that you grabbed any type of poison, ivy or poison oak.
I said wee wee.
Yeah,
So I grabbed my wee wee that I was smacking Gmo with. Watch the first episode.
Yeah.
So I go pee. Don't think anything about it because I'm a drunken bastard. Next day you wake up, you realize that being a drunken bastard sometimes doesn't pay off. So I've got poison oak or whatever all over my wee wee. I'm still using wee wee because it
Yeah,
sounds
I know.
funny to you.
I
right
know,
now.
it's just wee.
It's all over my shit. And by the way, at that time I had a new girlfriend. And I was like, if that bitch gave me some shit, I'm gonna kill her face. But no, that was not the case.
No.
The case was, I had shit all over my wee wee. Wee wee just sounds funny.
He had it all over his arms.
My arms, it was on my stomach, it was on my wee wee. It was rough.
To the point where he had to take a Brillo pad. He took a Brillo.
I only did that to my arm right here.
He took a Brillo pad
This
to
was
his
an
arm
experiment.
right here.
This was an experiment.
Just to see if he could scrub the fucking poison oak or poison ivy that was.
Bonus story. When I was
took
working at my first machine shop, one of the guys told me, if you want to get rid of poison oak or poison ivy or sumac or whatever and get it away with in one fell swoop, here's the technique you use. You run your infected area under really, really hot water. You grab a Brillo pad and you scrub the skin raw so it starts to bleed. And then you pour bleach on it and it's gone. And you know what? It worked perfectly, but it took a whole bunch of fucking the ink out of my tattoo out.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't for like 10
That's
years
all
later.
fixed now.
Yeah,
Obviously,
it's fixed now.
obviously he's sleeved
10 years later.
all the way up to his fucking shoulder.
So anyways, that's how I got, and I wish we had a camera then too, because you could just follow me around, just watch me scratching my shit going.
Oh, you could have just.
It was horrible. You should have seen my dick. It looked like this. Let's not lie. Let's be honest.
Pinky.
Let's be honest.
Oh, we're jerking Dave off right now.
Indeed. And it was just bubbled up. It was just bubbled up, and you're like, oh shit. And you scratch it, and then go. There should be shit coming out of it. It was horrible. Why am I saying this on the internet?
It's 'cause you can.
This is a stupid idea.
So what? We love you guys. So, with that,
I have regrets